Hey, sweetheart. I tested these exact words for 7 nights straight, and what happened on the 8th morning absolutely blew my mind. I woke up with this incredible energy. Opportunities started flowing my way like magic, and I actually caught myself humming in the shower for the first time in months. Now, before you roll your eyes and think this is some new age nonsense, stick with me for the next 12 minutes, because I'm about to share the simple bedtime practice that completely transformed my mornings and can do the same for you. You know that feeling when you crawl into bed and your brain decides it's showtime? Suddenly you're replaying every awkward conversation from 3rd grade, planning tomorrow's grocery list, and somehow calculating whether you'll have enough retirement money if you live to be 127. Meanwhile, you're lying there like a frustrated starfish, watching the clock tick closer to your alarm time, knowing tomorrow is going to be another day of dragging yourself through life like you're moving through peanut butter. Here's what nobody tells you about sleep. Those last few minutes before you drift off are actually the most powerful moments of your entire day. Your subconscious mind is like that friend who never stops listening, even when they're pretending to scroll through their phone. Whatever you feed it right before sleep becomes the overnight programming that shapes your entire next day. Think of it as the difference between going to bed with mental junk food versus a nutritious thought meal. Most of us are accidentally programming ourselves for mediocrity every single night. We're lying there worrying about bills, rehearsing arguments we'll never have, or falling asleep to the gentle glow of our phones while scrolling through other people's highlight reels. It's like setting our internal GPS to destination nowhere, and then wondering why we keep ending up lost. But here's the beautiful truth. You can hijack this natural process and turn it into your secret weapon. When you deliberately choose what thoughts and words to plant in your subconscious right before sleep, you're essentially becoming the director of your own life movie, instead of just being an extra in someone else's chaos. The science behind this is actually fascinating. During sleep, your brain consolidates memories and processes information from the day. It's literally rewiring itself based on what you've been focusing on. Neuroscientists have discovered that the last thoughts you have before falling asleep get preferential treatment in this overnight filing system. Your brain takes these final impressions and weaves them into your neural networks while you're busy dreaming about flying or showing up to work in your underwear. Now, let me share the exact practice that changed everything for me. It's ridiculously simple, which is probably why it works so well. Right before you close your eyes, you're going to speak 3 specific types of statements out loud, not in your head, out loud. Your ears need to hear your own voice claiming these truths. First, you're going to make a gratitude declaration about something that happened today, no matter how small. It could be as simple as, I am so grateful that green light lasted long enough for me to get through the intersection without having to sit through another cycle. The key is to feel genuine appreciation, even for the tiniest things. This trains your brain to scan for positive experiences instead of defaulting to complaint mode. Second, you're going to state a powerful affirmation about who you are becoming, not who you hope to be someday when you get your life together, but who you are actively becoming right now. Something like, I am becoming someone who attracts amazing opportunities effortlessly, or I am becoming the kind of person who handles challenges with grace and creativity. The word becoming is crucial here because it acknowledges you're in process while claiming the identity shift. Third, and this is the game changer, you're going to give tomorrow a specific instruction. Think of yourself as the CEO sending a memo to your subconscious employees who work the night shift. You might say something like, tomorrow I notice opportunities I've been missing, or tomorrow I feel energized and excited about my projects, or even, tomorrow I have exactly the right words in every conversation. You're literally pre-programming your awareness for success. Here's why this works so brilliantly. Your subconscious mind doesn't argue with you the way your conscious mind does. When you tell it something right before sleep, it's like, okay boss, got it, filing this under important instructions for tomorrow. Meanwhile, if you tried to convince yourself of these same things at 2 p.m. while stuck in traffic, your conscious mind would immediately start a debate about why you're delusional. Let me give you some examples of what this might sound like in real life. Tonight you might say, I am so grateful for that moment when my coworker brought me coffee without me asking. I am becoming someone who naturally attracts kindness and generosity. Tomorrow, I notice all the ways people are supporting me that I usually overlook. Or maybe, I am so grateful my body carried me through this entire day. I am becoming someone who treats myself with love and respect. Tomorrow, I make choices that honor my well-being. The beauty of this practice is that you can customize it for whatever you're working on in your life. If you're job hunting, you might end with, "Tomorrow, I discover the perfect opportunity that aligns with my skills and values." If you're working on relationships, "Tomorrow, I communicate with love and clarity in all my interactions." If you're building a business, "Tomorrow, I take inspired action that moves me closer to my goals." Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds too simple to actually work. That's exactly what I thought too. I was so skeptical that I almost didn't try it. But here's the thing about simple practices. They're often the most powerful because you'll actually do them consistently. You don't need special equipment. You don't need to download an app. You don't need to buy anything. You just need to spend 2 minutes talking to yourself before bed, which, let's be honest, you're probably already doing anyway, just not in a helpful way. The real magic happens when you wake up. Instead of that groggy, dreading the day feeling, you'll notice yourself naturally scanning for the positive things you programmed yourself to see. Your brain will start serving up creative solutions and fresh perspectives, like a personal assistant who actually read the memo. You'll find yourself moving through your day with more intention and less resistance. I want to address something important here. This isn't about pretending everything is perfect or ignoring real problems in your life. This is about training your mental spotlight to illuminate possibilities instead of just problems. When you consistently focus on what's working and what's possible, you literally change your brain's default operating system from problem-focused to solution-focused. Some nights you're going to forget to do this. Some nights you're going to be so tired you can barely mumble the words. That's perfectly fine. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Even doing this practice 3 nights a week will create noticeable shifts in your daily experience. The goal is consistency, not perfection. If you're dealing with serious challenges right now, if you're going through a difficult time, this practice becomes even more important. When life feels heavy, these bedtime declarations become like planting seeds of hope in the dark soil of difficulty. You're not denying the challenge. You're just making sure that hope gets equal airtime in your mental programming. Here's your immediate action step. Tonight, before you get into bed, you're going to try this practice. Pick one thing from today that you can genuinely appreciate, even if it was a challenging day. Choose one quality about yourself that you're developing. Give tomorrow one positive instruction. Say all 3 statements out loud, then close your eyes and let sleep do its magic. But don't just try it once and expect miracles. Commit to doing this for 7 nights in a row. Mark it on your calendar. Set a phone reminder. Whatever it takes. After 7 nights, I guarantee you'll notice shifts in your morning mood, your daily awareness, and your overall sense of possibility. I want you to do something right now while you're thinking about it. Leave a comment below and tell me one thing you're grateful for from today. It can be anything, no matter how small. When you write it down and share it, you're already starting to retrain your brain to notice the good stuff. Plus, reading everyone's gratitude will create this beautiful ripple effect of positivity. Remember, your words have power, especially the ones you speak to yourself in those quiet moments before sleep. You get to choose whether you're programming yourself for possibility or problems, for abundance or lack, for joy or struggle. Tonight, choose wisely. Your tomorrow self is counting on the words you speak right now. If this practice resonates with you and you want more tools for transforming your daily experience, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I share practical wisdom like this every week because I believe you deserve to wake up excited about your life instead of just surviving it. Sweet dreams and even sweeter mornings ahead.